morning, President and board members, trustees. My name is Matt Huerta, and I am a parent at Los Padres of 3, and former school site council member as well. I don't want to interrupt all your amazing work you have going on today. It's very important that you guys continue to set the whole district on the right path here. But I'm coming to you with a concern, and I wanted to make sure you were aware of it. Myself and many other parents have been working with the city to really ask them to reconsider and actually terminate their contract with the live PD shows. I don't know if you've seen this show. I've only seen it a couple times. I kind of knew it was a bad idea from the get-go. The quick backstory is that the city considered this partnership with the show about a year ago, in August last year. And they had no public hearings. They did not notify anybody about it. I happened to just be at a council meeting on other business and heard about it. And I and many others were very disappointed, but the chief and the city council and others had already moved forward with their contract. And so we made a little bit of ruckus and said, you know, hey, this is not a good idea, but whatever. And so they went forward. It's been a year, and there is really, really troubling information coming out of that show. We don't need help in telling people our dirty laundry. We need help in telling the amazing things that our students, teachers, parents, leadership are doing. And this is an international platform. There's Twitter comments coming from Panama saying, hey, I just met somebody and I'm in Panama, and they said, the first thing they said to me, oh, you're from Salinas, that cop show. And then there's these other terrible comments as well about feeding into this whole cloud that the Trump administration is feeding about all the danger coming across from people that look a certain way and talk a certain way from the border. And when you look at the show, the majority of people that are being pulled over are Latino. And so there's comments, it's very interesting, say, oh, have you guys seen this show? Everybody that's turned over, that's being busted are Latinos. And then other people are saying, oh, California, not just Salinas, but California is an S-hole, not in those words. You know how people are on social media, right? So just use your imagination. But my point is that we are working diligently to try to secure support on there. It's interesting, there actually is already 3 folks on the city council that have pretty much said, hey, you know what, this has got to go. We're really 1 vote away. And so we're asking for other leaders in the community to step forward. You might see a sign-on letter at some point soon. I think we're close to working with the mayor. He's having second thoughts about the show. But you know, it's very difficult to go against police officers and the chief and others who think that it's a good idea still. They think there's some merits to the show. They think that some of the drop in homicide rate and other violent crime is due in part because of it. There's no data to support that, but people will have their opinions, that's fine. And so that's kind of where we're at. And we recently received the endorsement from the Democratic Central Committee. Folks that are associated with that moved forward and said, you know what, as Democrats in our region, we feel strongly that this show does not represent the interests of our community. And as a real, and then also the Salinas Unified High School District also took a position on that. And so it may come before you. We might ask that if there's any interest here for that to come forward to make a statement. I think that these things do require some leadership and to say who are we, what are we for? And not so much what we're against, but what are we for? We're for positive community policing and partnerships in our community. And this show does not support that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.